Hey friends! Today we're going to explore the pros and cons of living in the vibrant city of Atlanta, Georgia. From its rich history to its booming economy, Atlanta has a lot to offer. However, like every city, it has its fair share of drawbacks. So let's talk about it. Hey, I'm Holly Smith with the Cherry Tree Realty team of Keller Williams. First, let's talk about the pros of living in Atlanta. I've heard it said, say what you will about the South, but no one retires and moves up north, right? One of the biggest advantages of living in Atlanta is the diverse neighborhoods. Whether you want like the bustling city life or a quieter suburban setting, Atlanta has something for everyone, from the trendy vibes of Midtown to the historic charm of the Virginia Highlands. There's always a neighborhood that suits your lifestyle. Another great aspect of living in Atlanta is its abundance of green spaces and parks. The city hosts a remarkable park system, and that includes the iconic Piedmont Park and the serene Atlanta Botanical Garden. These areas provide just a really nice escape from the urban hustle and bustle. Another thing is Atlanta is a cultural hub, offering a wide range of just fun things to do and see. The city's home to the renowned High Museum of Art, World of Coca-Cola, the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Site, Fox Theater, the Georgia Aquarium, Fernbank Museum, and much, much more wonderful sites that you can go experience. So whether you're a history buff or an art enthusiast, you're gonna love and have plenty to explore and learn in Atlanta. Another pro of moving to Atlanta is that the job market is really hot, and post-pandemic growth has made it even hotter. So Wallet Hub actually ranked Atlanta in the top 15% of the best cities for jobs based on job opportunities, employment growth, average starting salary, job satisfaction, and job security. All right, so now let's flip it and talk about the cons of living in Atlanta. One of the biggest challenges in Atlanta is the crazy traffic. With rapidly growing population, congestion in the roads can be a daily struggle. Rush hour can be particularly frustrating, so you'll want to plan your commute and consider alternate roads in the event of wrecks. Personally, I recommend using an app like Waze that'll reroute you if there's bad traffic. Also, sometimes on the highways around Atlanta, like 285 and 20, you're gonna encounter some people racing on the roads, no joke. So be prepared for your car insurance pricing to go up when you move to Atlanta. It did for us. I'm Atlanta born and raised, or Georgia born and raised, but we moved out and are back. But anyway, my first job out of college was working for Georgia Pacific. I lived in the suburbs east of Atlanta and 30 miles, and it took me an hour and a half to get to my job when I was commuting from there, from an 8 to 5 p.m. So I had a 3-hour commute. When they allowed me to switch my work day from 7 to 4 p.m., it cut my commute time in half, down to 45 minutes each way. So consider adjusting the time that you're driving in and leaving work to cut down on your commute time. Another con of living in Atlanta is it's hot and humid climate. Summers can be sweltering and humidity can be quite high. So y'all are gonna wanna consider some anti-frizz hair treatment for folks like me with struggle when your hair will tell the weather. While some folks will enjoy the warm weather, others may find it uncomfortably hot, especially if they're just not accustomed to the heat. You're gonna wanna stay hydrated and find a nice spot in the shade and maybe a pool to jump in during the hottest months of summer. However, the hot climate is also nice when you consider that you're gonna have milder winters and you won't have to shovel your car out of snow to drive to work. And you can easily enjoy being outdoors for many more days of the year than you would in northern climates. Okay, so finally, the Atlanta's location in the southeastern United States means that it's susceptible to severe weather, such as thunderstorms and occasional hurricanes. And while these events, they don't happen all that often, you will want to be prepared and stay informed during weather alerts. So make sure that you have an emergency plan in place to ensure your safety. You can even subscribe to a weather alert to make sure that you're informed. So y'all, living in Atlanta definitely has its fair share of pros and cons. The city offers an amazing community of beautiful green spaces and wonderful, thriving cultural scene with tons of fun things to see and do. but you're also going to want to consider the challenges of traffic, hot weather, and the occasional severe weather. Ultimately, the decision to live in Atlanta is really going to depend on your preferences and your priorities. Reach out to us if you have any questions about living in Atlanta or moving to Atlanta. Thanks for joining us today, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more helpful content about this great state of Georgia. And let us know, have you visited Atlanta? What did you like about it? What did you not like? We'd love to hear from you guys. Have a great one.